All right, let's see if that works. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Just give me a chat back. All right, much better. All right, no sound. What about on YouTube? Can everybody hear me okay on YouTube? Just want to see if everybody can hear me on YouTube. Okay, perfect. All right, good. All right, don't mind me with the audio. I actually hooked up my new headset here, so I got my mic on this one, so it looks like things are getting a little awkward, but looks like you're hearing fine now. Okay, good. So anyway, guys, welcome back on this lovely Monday. Hopefully everybody's ready for a brand new week here in trading. We have some pretty good news that's coming out. I'm going to keep on a couple of good stocks. We're going to also talk about what we traded last week. And also, we got a bunch of new people that are joining us here for the first time this week. So, and doing a new trial. So hopefully you guys are going to have an exciting week. And once again, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, you could always join us and be happy to come and do a trial and join us and see what we do all day. But before we get started, everybody, I want to give a big round of applause for Greg Literature, our head of IT of marketing and web design. He just finally launched our new CTU website, which you could see. Please get the opportunity to go there and see it. It's new and improved. The portal page is just fabulous. You could see just really quick, you can go in there, you're going to see some really great features on the portal page and access your videos, newsletters, everything. So hope everyone is having a great time looking at it. You can hit the chat room, you can see all the videos, you get in the news feed, everything. So really excited about it, and we're going to add a lot to it, as in resources and all that good stuff. So once again, you could do some shopping, you could see some trials, maybe you're new here to Cyber Trading University and just want to get to, or maybe just visiting our website. We got some great videos and great stuff for you guys to benefit from. But I'd like to thank him for building it, and he did a great job. And you could see just as you're working your way down, you can see that's a video that was at NASDAQ talking about Mandora, the stock symbol, trials, everything, 5.0 on Google reviews coming up live, so everything looks great. So thank you very much for that, and don't forget to watch it and feel free. And if you're having any issues, if you're new to CTU or maybe you've been a student for a while, just make sure you clean your cache, because I heard there's some people having some issues. Sometimes, you know, there's a tool that we sent out an email on it. Always clean your cache out. And you should do that on a regular basis, just in general, because these are some of the things that help fix the problems. But anyway, let's get back and talk about what happened last week, because last week we had some really good stocks that made some really good moves, and we want to talk about those stocks that made those big moves, and then we're going to talk about what's moving this morning and what to expect. Now, listen, just give you guys a little heads up. Did everyone heard about that cyber attack that happened with the pipeline? Everybody heard about the big news that's going on with the pipeline? Okay, so anyway, listen, unfortunately, catastrophes do make opportunities, okay? So just give everybody a little heads up. Let's focus on some cyber stocks. If there's any cybersecurity stocks out there, they might get a little bit of a push. So don't be shocked if you start seeing them pop up on the gainers and losers. I haven't seen them move up yet, but if they do, that's what causes these things to move. So it's, once again, you can have a debate about it, and we could sit there and we could worry about it and everything else. But at the end of the day, remember, we are traders, and traders benefit on stuff like this. Okay, so we need to go out there and look at it. But let's talk about some of the stocks that we traded last week, because we had a couple of big stocks that had some great moves. CCXI stock got destroyed, 50 all the way down to 25, down to 9. Actually, she's on the watch list this morning. But on Friday, we had a little bit of a bottom fish on that. We did a little well. Doesn't look so pretty right here in the long-term chart. And unfortunately, it wasn't on my short list. I was really ticked off about that. But once again, that's why we don't hold overnight positions. You know, you see the writing on the wall. Stock was $70. Every day kept going down, down, down. This is what really could crush somebody. This is why I get very nervous trading very expensive stocks, because, you know, listen, you think like, oh, I don't deal with these inexpensive stocks because they don't go anywhere. Yeah, well, you know what? The more expensive they are, the harder they can fall. And it's bad to be in a situation like this. But us as traders, we benefit from it. So we had a nice little bottom fish on that. OCGN, another stock, was a lot of fun the last couple of days. Last week, it ran from 5 all the way to 15, but she's also been a really good, nice short all week last week, and you can see how that thing's been trending down. You guys did really well on that. IBIO on Thursday was out of this world. On Monday, it ran from like $1.20 to about $1.80, and then on Friday, it ran from like $1.38 all the way to $2.20.25. Another really nice stock, LEDS. It's actually on the watch list too this morning. This stock on Wednesday, it ran from $5 to almost $13. Great move. Trading at a really nice trend right here over the course of the day. This is something that we traded last week. I just want to bang these out really quick. RHE, another really nice mover. Stock went from $10 to $27. Nice little move. And not only did it do it on Wednesday, but it also did on Friday. It ran from 15 to 22. Granted, it came back down, but if you notice, a lot of that action where it made its moves was in the first hour of the morning. That one was a pretty good. NMRD was also a nice little stock. $4 stock, ran to $8, ran all the way to $14. That was a nice, great day trading stock. COCP, another really interesting stock. This thing was such a great short squeeze. Went from $1.50 to $3.50, came right back down to $1.30. But once again, we don't hold positions. Anything after that day, you could see how it came down. Another nice little short squeeze. PRPO, $2 stock to almost $10. Obviously came back down to $3. Once again, these are all big movers over the course of the day. Because when we trade, this is what we're looking at right here. This is where we made all our money, right here. Last hour, it had a nice little pop in the morning and a nice little pop in the afternoon. Here's a stock that ran from $5 all the way to $13. Now, guys, listen, don't forget, every day is a new adventure here at Cyber Trading University. They're there every single day. So the beauty about what you can do is you're like, damn, I missed that one. Damn, I missed that one. Damn, I missed that one. Well, one of the big tools that we try to educate and train you to do is just buy one share of the stock. That's all. You know what? You can't be afraid to lose money in trading. If you are, this is not for you. Okay, but you know you could do very well, and there's opportunities every day. This is not once in a lifetime opportunity. It's not like, oh, I missed the financial crisis. Oh, I missed the COVID crisis, bounce. Oh, I missed the internet bubble. Oh, I missed Hurricane Sandy crisis. Listen, every day is a new adventure at Cyber Trading University. That's why we day trade. So anyway, let's go back and let's talk about what's going on this morning and what to expect. So there were a couple of stocks that were on the watch list that did pretty well, that are doing pretty decently. And just going to go over here on my big watch list. Now, there's a couple of iceberg orders. Now, if you're new here to Cyber Trading University, one of our big styles here, what we teach here is how to follow the money, how to follow orders. So if you haven't watched any of the videos in CTU, and traders, you know this better than anything, some of the most important tools that we have is using the NASDAQ total view and using level 4 to our trading, where some people think that they just got introduced to level 2 and they thought that was great. First of all, you've been outdated since the 90s. As I keep telling everybody that. There's a lot of big movers, and we're going to keep an eye on them. I got the level 4 up and running, so I've been keeping an eye on some of the stocks with their pushes, and if I don't really see a big push, pretty much going to, we'll pretty much stay away from certain stocks. Remember, there were a bunch of stocks that we saw last week. They came up to big iceberg orders, and obviously they started retracing. So we got to keep focus on that. A stock that was pretty new that's making a little bit of a move is ALF here. And I was checking over here on level 4 that okay, there's a 47,000 share seller just came out right now, and you could see him right there. You see him right there at 5. Oh, what do we know? Whole numbers, 5. Duh. Not that dumb. No, everyone's out there trying to buy 2,000, 3,000, but yeah, 48,000 share seller. That's why that stock is obviously just showing from 486 and kind of stopped right below that 5, because this guy's been out there, and not only was he out there, he was adding to his order. So until that guy moves out of the way or someone execute him, looks like it's getting close to it. Until that guy gets done, we'll keep an eye. That's a stock that's got a nice little push in it also. So we got that one too that's moving this morning. We got this one right here, cheap little stock, CFMS. Stock traded almost 14 million shares, inexpensive. We know some of these stocks do make their big moves. Oh, by the way, let me get back to ALF. ALF, that seller got done. Look at that. He got executed. He got done, that guy. What does that mean when a big order gets done? Obviously, that's a lot of shares. Somebody wanted to buy it. And yes, that could happen. So what does that mean? Stock could probably go higher right there. So that one we're going to definitely be on our watch list. Actually, that's why it is on the watch list. LEDS, stock that we traded last week, went from 4 to 14. Stock had a big push early this morning. It's got a big little resistance levels right here around 10. Let me just go check over here. Is the guy still out there? He's still out there a little bit. He's right there, not that much, about 10,000 shares. This guy just pulled his order right around here, around 880. Not really seeing that many, but you could see that this guy keeps selling more and more. I don't know, but that's probably why it's not going anywhere past 10. So we'll see how that one works out. PTI, another stock, very cheap little stock. I actually jumped into it. I didn't buy that many. I'm up a little bit. I'm up $1.50 at $1.18. When it broke this resistance levels, when this guy got pretty much done here, I said, you know what? I thought that stock was pretty decent. PTI, you could see, you could see that he pretty much, there was a big order out here. He got pretty much done, and then I said, let me take a shot. It ran all the way to $1.26. Thought it was pretty good then, but looks like a backed off. It's holding here. I'll see how she opens up and see. I mean, I got a good position on it, so I'm not too concerned about it. Only stock trade I did this morning. PTIX, this stock, I got to get off my list. I thought this was going to be a pretty good one. It looks completely garbage right now. Sorry about that one. Got to take that one off. CCXI, we know about this stock. That is the one that got destroyed. Listen, go to your journals. Remember, this stock is not an easy stock to trade. It's more in the category 3 or higher. What that means, stock is pretty volatile. You want to be very careful because, remember, the 3 T's, tradable, trend, and trap. You break that first T, you're screwed, okay? You can't make money until you sell the stock. The most expensive part of the stock is obviously the movement of that stock, you know, when getting in and getting out of it. Can't buy a stock if there's no one out there selling it to you. RHE looks like she's moving again this morning. Once again, we know this one is also, this is more of a category 5, okay? This one is very volatile. It's got a great movement, but be very careful and always remember, try to take those big profits. You know, try not to get greedy. I think a lot of us basically learned that last week. You can't go out there, if you're new here to cyber trading or you students, you know this. You know, when we try to hit those home runs, sometimes you're better off. Focus on the base hits, okay? Listen, I get greedy sometimes myself too. And sometimes it works in my favor, but I find out more times than others, it hurts me, okay? So you could always buy it back. Let someone else break that resistance. But always remember, and this is the power of trading with direct access brokers, you can go out there and you can put your limit orders out there. You can go out there and do your trades out there. And put your limit as you could see your orders out there. You can't do that with a traditional broker, and that's why when you come to CTU, you kind of see, and you're in the trading room, why it's so important to have the right brokerage account, because if you don't, you're pretty much at their mercy, and that's why they're giving you free tickets, because they're trading against you, and you don't want that. All right, cyber traders, anything I missed I did not call out. Norman says the ALF is backing off right here. Okay, so remember, what do we know when they back off, right, Norm? It could be a slingshot. You know what I mean? That could happen. All right, so that's something that we got to look at. But that seller was done. It could be a slingshot. We'll see how it goes. But it looks like the guy had more shares to sell. It looks like he keeps selling more and more as it's going down. You could see that. So we'll probably they suckered in some buyer out there. Who knows? Could be, or it could be a little bit of a dark pool. You know, which also we basically learn here at Cyber Trading. All right, cyber traders, listen, today's Monday. What do we know about Monday? Take it easy. Don't get too cocky. You hear me and Josh talk about it every time in the trading room. You know what? It's Monday. We keep reminding us, it's Monday. Mondays come back from the weekend, not a lot of news, not a lot of earnings, unless what you heard about the cyber attack that went on, but you don't want to get too crazy. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, you could probably be a little more aggressive, and you could see a lot of those stocks that we traded last week. A lot of them were bigger movers in the middle of the week versus the beginning and the ending of the week. So listen, that's how you learn to know how to be consistent. And remember, it's not a full-time job. Don't be here all day. If you meet your goals, call it quits, come back tomorrow. It's all about being consistent. All right, cyber traders? All right, everybody. So don't forget, if you haven't visited our new website, Cyber Trading University, we just launched it today. It's got a brand new portal page, brand new lessons, brand new everything. So like I said, I'd like to thank Greg and you know, helping out and building it out. It's been working on for a while here. Your feedback is always welcome. Please let us know. If you're having any problems getting into the site, just remember, just clean out your cache. One of the easiest things to fix for you. All right. And, you know, and once again, just always keep up to updates. All right, guys. Thanks. Keep it real, you too. All right, everybody. We'll see you back here at 2:30. And cyber traders, remember, You see something, you say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trading University, if you're in our trading room and you start your trial this week, please, I'm going to repeat this again. Do not, and I repeat, do not buy anything that we trade. We did not teach you. You're only here to watch to see if other people make money. Don't look at us. Don't count my money. Don't count Josh's. Don't count Rich's. Don't count John's. You see if the other students are making money, because that's why you're here. You want to see if we could teach you how to do it, and you want to be able to see the customer service, the support, and see if it's for you. Because remember, it's not for everybody, and that's okay. All right. And then you'll see why we've been around for 25 years and why we love what we do. And why we have, once again, like it says right here, 5-star rating here on Google and a AAA rating on the Better Business Bureau, because we don't teach everybody out there. And, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You better off know the truth than actually taking money and doing it and learning the hard way. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And we'll see you back here at 2:30. Thanks, everyone. Be safe.